What's up, guys? It's John Beck here today to talk to you about something very important. I am fed up. I am fed up with the state of the world, with the state of this country, and so I will be running for president. Now, I am 27, so it's going to take some time, but I'll take that time to build up with you guys, to build a foundation for what we need for the future. Beck 2032. So let me start this off by telling you guys, and I'm going to be telling you guys a lot, exactly what I'm running on. Very simple. Number one, Medicare for all. Healthcare is a human right. You deserve to be healthy, whether you're rich or you're poor, whether you have enough money, whether you're working or not, whatever. No matter what you do, who you are, whether you're old enough, whether you're too young, you deserve health care. Free education, right? Now, this is something Bernie Sanders, huge advocate of. Free education. How do we pay for it? Do a tax on Wall Street speculation, right? You don't even have to do a big tax, less than 1%. Make food affordable, right? Now, I haven't done too much research on this yet. I know price gouging is a huge issue. It's making prices go up. Greedy companies and corporations basically are doing this. I know Mamdani in New York is experimenting with government-owned grocery stores, and they have done the math on that and expect to have a surplus. So I don't know. It could be good. All I know is grocery prices are way too fucking high. Fast food even, as unhealthy as it is, way too high. There used to be a dollar menu. Now all that stuff that was on the dollar menu costs $3 to $4. Right? Subsidized housing. What do I mean by subsidized housing? So, homeless people. We have a lot of homeless people in America. How do we get them off the streets? You give them a house. It's done in other countries. I think it's Norway, where they have this thing called Housing First, and it is a very, very revolutionary and well-ran program that works. It's a successful program. You give people houses because how can you put your life together if you have nowhere to live? It's something very simple that we all forget. We try to have all these social workers go and visit these people on the streets while they're being moved around by police to protect all this capital and property, while they're being persecuted by people, being told to pull up themselves up by their bootstraps. We need housing first, right? And we need subsidized housing. We need I'm getting excited. We need housing not just for homeless people, but we need housing to be affordable because housing isn't affordable. So I don't want to get too deep into it now, but Vienna, look up Vienna housing. I don't think they have air conditioners over there in Austria or Germany, but over here we'll have air conditioners. All right. No more reoccurring property tax on homeowners. Right? This is something Ron DeSantis is doing in Florida. He's trying to do. Once you buy your home, it's your home. Taxes on it every year is a little excessive to me. This isn't the biggest issue for me, but this is one of the issues. Even bigger than that, right? My main issue, universal basic income. Right? I'm not saying everybody gets a full paycheck from the government. I'm saying the Andrew Yang version. Andrew Yang figured it all out, right? And people before Andrew Yang, back to Martin Luther King, even before Martin Luther King advocated for, what did he say, an annual guaranteed income, right? Think about it like this. You get $1,000 a month from the government if you're over the age of 18 and up. We pay for it with a value added tax. Look up the value added tax. Every other industrialized company has it, right? Amazon automating, a bunch of companies automating, AI is coming. People are going to lose their jobs. What do you tax? Okay, all these automated trucks every mile, right? Every transaction in Amazon, what big businesses, corporations, right? This tax is like 10%. So say a farmer gives sells a product to somebody, a company, a corporation, not somebody, but a company or a corporation, sell it for $10. The company pays $11. Right, that $1 accumulates. It just stacks on and stacks on, and that's how we pay for it. Andrew Yang has done the math. It comes out to trillions of dollars. It's great. It's great. UBI, so that everybody has a safety net, right? So that we're not struggling to survive. So that there's a little bit more sanity in our hearts, because everybody knows what it's like. Everybody knows what it's like. I don't even have to explain. Everybody knows what it's like, and that will help. And if you have already get money from the government, let's say food stamps, you get $700, then we're not going to put it on top of that. Then you just get $300, and that's going to also save us money. So you're still getting money, some type of social safety net, but it's not gonna be too much. It's not something too ridiculous that people will just stop working and all that. No, we have a safety net, so that people don't live in hell. Right? Nationwide light rail. This isn't the biggest thing, but this is just on the list, right? In the 4 years or 8 years that I do, a nationwide light rail. You should not have to have the money for a car and mandatory car insurance, right, to survive, to be able to go from A to B, to be able to go places. Now, this isn't gonna countrywide light rail isn't gonna maybe help everybody go from A to B, but it's gonna help you go from A to B in terms of state to state, and then I would suggest we work on with the states smaller light rails in conjunction with those, so that we have a whole system like Europe, like China. China built it in 10, 20 years. They had nothing, and now they're China. Very scary, very scary. Everyone's scared of China. I love China. I'm not a communist, but I love China, and I don't think they are either. Communist. This is my first video. Give me a break. I love China. I am not a spy. I'm a democratic socialist. All right. Now, raise the minimum wage. The minimum wage has not gone up. Inflation has gone up. Profits for corporations have gone up. Minimum wage has stayed the same for decades. Raise the minimum wage. We calculate that based on, I say the average that, I say the average, I haven't done the full math on it yet, but, average out based on everybody's expenses, rent, all that, how much food, groceries cost, all that. $20 to $30 minimum wage. It's not that crazy. If anything, it should be up to $66 if we're adjusting for, what is it, inflation or something. I've seen that stat somewhere, right? Raise the minimum wage, right? Refund the IRS, right? Because the IRS is in shambles. Now, I know people don't like interacting with the IRS, but the IRS is outdated. We need to refund the IRS, right? And improve the tax laws so they're not the big bad guys, right? But so that they're efficient, and so that they're properly taking care of everybody, and so that we also don't have to do all this paperwork. The IRS should be able to calculate all this stuff without us having to fill out taxes, at least depending on where you work. I know if you work for a company, they send out your tax information to the IRS or the government on a regular basis. Right? Reform Social Security. Right? So Social Security just isn't for old people. It's not it's a tax you pay. We all pay it when we work. It's a tax. It's not a pension. So it's not when you turn 60 whatever, oh, now you get to stop working and live on no, it's for the people who need it. The people who need it regardless of how old you are. Right? If you need Social Security, then you can have it. This is a very serious issue for me. Universal pre-K is the last one so far, right? Universal childcare. We have children, Children cost a lot of money. We have all of this tax money we're paying. What are we going to use it for? Let's take the burden off of parents, help raise these kids. My name is John Beck. I'm running for president 2032.